Well, hello everyone. Arsenal managed to beat Atletico Bilbao in the Champions League group stage 2-0 on the night, and I have to say, what a game it was. Martinelli came off the bench, obviously, and made the difference, with Trossard also getting the assist. I'm going to, in today's video right now, discuss the game, give my instant reaction to the match, and let me know what you think about the game in the comments below. So, the game started off quite cagey. You could see that for the first 20 minutes, Atletico Bilbao did come out the traps really well. The atmosphere was very vibrant in the stadium. I thought that they really tried to bring the game to us and were probably the better team early doors. I have to say, I felt like they were a little bit over aggressive, but equally in their tackles, sorry. But then equally, when we were going in for a tackle, they necessarily didn't hesitate to drop to the ground, should I say. And the referee did start buying it in the first half, but eventually Arsenal wised up, realised what they were doing, and approached each tackle a bit differently, which meant that we kept getting turnovers of the ball. The referee didn't blow up as much, and that meant that the stop-start nature of the game didn't occur in the second half as much, which meant that the momentum started to build for Arsenal. Eze, let's just address the elephant in the room, had a really poor game today, and it took Arteta to hook him for Martinelli, and Martinelli came on and did the business. He clearly had a point to prove. Firstly, he got put through by Trossard, who also came on off the bench, and over the top, he headed it. It was a poor bit, but then his second touch was sublime. Got in behind, put it past Unai Seaman, and then the second part, he gets down that left wing and he actually attacks someone straight away. When have we seen that from Martinelli? Him just drive at someone really quickly without thinking. And he didn't hold the ball up too much. He got it into his stride, attacked him, cut it back, beat his man with a good bit of body strength, played it back to Trossard, who got it stuck under his own feet. But managed to get a shot off when we got a bit of good fortune about that second goal. Noni Madueke, can we just shout this boy out? He was incredible again tonight. Mascara was brilliant. Timber had a good game. Calafia, the whole back line was brilliant. I was a bit worried about Zubimendi's passes at times, can't lie. Declan Rice had a yellow card, but managed it very early doors, but managed it for the rest of the game. Was really, really good overall. Marino was solid. Two big head injuries Arsenal need to contend with now. We've got Gyökeres, who had picked up a head injury, and that one had to come off. A massive gash on the back of his head when he's collided with Gabriel in the box on a header. But hopefully he will be okay for Man City. Marino also got a head injury, a cut on the top of his head. So hopefully both players will be fine for the weekend. But I do just want to take a moment to go over again Gabriel Martinelli. As you will know, if you've watched the channel for a while, he's one of my favourite players at Arsenal. I absolutely adore him. He's just like a Hale End, even though he's not from Hale End, he's like a Hale End graduate, and he means so much to me as a fan. And I really just want him to do well. And games like that, where teams playing a high line, he can make the difference. And boy, did he make the difference today. I thought he was actually really, really good. Both that and his pressing intensity and energy off the bench was sublime. He was creative, decisive, and he needed that. Hopefully that boosts his confidence, because we need a prime Martinelli. We need a Martinelli who doesn't just look down and run into players. We need him to be decisive, get on the ball and make positive actions. And maybe for the next few games, him coming off the bench gives him that, because you know that when he comes off the bench, he's just got to drive and keep driving at his opposition. Just get that ball, get it down to the byline, get either a dribble or a crossing. And he did that really, really well. Trossard also, I think he's definitely a bench type player, as in when he starts, he's not really impactful. I thought that for a long time. Granted, last season he started a lot of games because of the injuries that we had, but every time he's off the bench, he seems to make an impact. And that pass over to Martinelli for the first goal was a beautiful deft touch into Martinelli's path. The second part, the goal he scored, I can't lie, was it the best control and finish? No, but don't matter. We got the job done. We've gone to Spain. We've gone to a really hostile atmosphere. Everyone's put in a shift. Everyone's played well. We don't seem to have picked up too bad injuries. There were a few 50-50s that we could have picked up knocks from, but I think overall we've managed it quite well. Not only that, City, who we play at the weekend, have to play on Thursday against Napoli, so that's going to be a harder game for them. Granted, they don't have to travel to Italy, so they're playing in Manchester, but hopefully all will go well. Arsenal will continue as they mean to go on, get another win against City at the weekend, and start chaining a few results together. But yeah, absolutely chuffed with the boys. Thought Arteta did well on the team selection. I would have liked to maybe see Max Dowman off the bench. I would have liked to maybe see Hincapié start the game just to see what he's about. But in that hostile environment, you can't sort of blame him for playing the first choice, and they got the job done. So that is brilliant news for the Arsenal. One thing I would like to see in the next Champions League game would be someone like Kepa Arrizabalaga against Olympiacos, just to see what he's like. Maybe get a start for Hincapié, who looked very, very quick, very, very aggressive on that left back spot once he came off the bench. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below about today's Arsenal game. I realise I'm not taking a breath since I started talking in this video. But yeah, just a bit of a shorter one today. Let me know what you think, as I said. Subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, guys.